Good morning, everyone. So it's Sunday. I just mixed this. This is Stone Coat Art Resin with some gold glitter in it. And I've already mixed it, so I'm getting ready to do some assembly line pouring here on my tiles. Look at how pretty that is. Bling-a-bling bling. Alright, let me stop playing. Let's get started. And I'll probably use this to spread. I don't know. So I have trivets and tiles here. These are all alcohol inks. I did paint the sides and black. I didn't paint the backs of these yet. I will spray paint the back black. Does that make sense? I will spray paint the bottom of these black. Okay, because the sides are all black. I like my coasters to have a black clean bottom. And then that way I don't waste paint and all that. Waste my spray paint. I spray paint the back of my coasters and I paint the sides with acrylic paint. Keep it simple because I know that the sides are going to end up getting covered. So with resin. So I don't stress out over it. And before I get started completely, I'm going to tell you that I use Krylon varnish first when these are completely dry, when the alcohol ink is completely dry. And then the next day, which is today, I use Krylon UV resistant clear spray. This stick might not work for me. And I'm trying not to bump into the camera. But anyways, yeah. And I don't want it like crazy dripping like this one. But sometimes, yeah, that means that this is not even. It's not level when it drips crazy like that. But anyways, like I was saying, I put the UV on as my second protection to protect my design. And you have to be careful with the UV spray because it can, this is dripping too. It can this is not working for me. It can move the design. Basically erase it if you're not careful, if you spray too close. And I've heard people saying that that's happened to them. Don't spray very close and that won't happen to you. Okay, this is probably better if I just use my hand. This is why we do these videos, so y'all can see what works. Because trying to do this with that little stick and try to be neat, that ain't working. And that's wasting time. You feel me? Okay. So I'm just spreading this out. Everyone knows that resin levels itself out. Now I'm just being frugal, picking it up all off of the wax paper here. Let me see this. Do this the same. Alright. I didn't want to get my edges. Make sure this is all covered. It'd be nice if it was just me doing a design, then it wouldn't matter what I was doing. Because the heat gun will save me from embarrassment. Okay. I don't want this real crazy. I kind of want this to bevel this edge a little bit and give it a nice crisp roundness to it. So that's why I'm not pouring like a crazy woman. Let's get this to stone cold. I swear it stays where you put it, that's where it stays until you heat it up. I do like that about it, especially when you're doing art. So I'm just covering these edges nicely because that's what I want. I mean, I took the time to paint these black, which you can see, and I want to keep them like that. And normally I use a heat gun when I do art or when I know that I'm making a painting or something. But on these, oops, I will be using a torch for sure. Because I don't want a thick coat of resin on these. I just want to cover the tiles and get that shiny top and make these heat resistant. There's a stone coat. I believe it's like 500 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's cool. I don't know what that is in Celsius. I'm not a mathematician. I ain't trying to be the one. As long as they make calculators for me, I'm happy. So y'all can do the math. Write it in the comments and tell me what it is. Because I don't know. So this is all that I am going to do today. I thought I'd just share some of my blunderings of these cups falling. Little medicine cups that I ordered to put these on. And then I have my little baking sheet over here waiting with some wax paper on it so that I can just lay these flat. I will not be putting these on cups because I don't want any drips at all. And I'm trying not to make drips, as you can see, by smoothing this out with my hand as best as I can and everything. And getting it as close to this edge as I possibly can. Yes, there are bubbles in here, but the torch is going to take care of that. I'm going to make sure of it. It's kind of almost good that it does kind of drip. Save me some working time. But this is not quick coat, so I have plenty of time. I probably have time enough to do a little painting if I wanted to. This came out really nice. And the sparkles on it, can you see that? You see the gold? That is going to be a really nice coaster for the holidays, or for every day, or for any day, for that matter. I don't want to put this down on the plastic and just have like freaking stick to the plastic and then I got to drill that off. I'm trying to do as little work as I possibly can on these. I really am. I mean, I don't mind putting the work in, but damn. The drill, all of you guys know out there that do resin, that drill is no fun. When you have to drill off drips, good Lord. I mean, somebody come up with an easier way, because I don't have time to be trying to invent something. So you do it. And then share it with all of us, because damn. And then burning them off is even worse. Don't even try to cut them off. You'll cut your finger off. I haven't cut, well, I don't know. I might have cut myself and then was like, So, I burn them and cut them because it's much easier when you do that. If they're big drips. If they're just little drips, then I let the drill handle that. So, and I am so waiting for Stone Cold to make that casting resin so that I can just buy one company's resin and keep it simple. Hope my shoulder's not in the way, guys. Sorry. Keep it just, you know, all in one, all inclusive. That's what I want. Simplicity. Instead of ordering from one company to the next. So you can fulfill all those needs and make some casting resin for the people that, like me, I like to make jewelry. Just some little simple necklaces and some earrings. And the keychains. And waiting for your art resin to kind of cure after 7 days. Dudes, that ain't fun. So please hurry with that casting resin, please. Please. We would all love it, especially me. I think I speak for everyone when I say that. I've come a long ways because I used to hate the feel of like acrylic paint and resin and stuff on my hands. And I don't know. I guess it's grown on me. I kind of like it now. I don't like the stickiness too much, but this is kind of fun. I feel like I'm finger painting clear. I hope you guys can see this, but I thought I'd just share me doing a clear coat on these tile coasters. And I do my coasters 4, and I pretty much stay with the norm. They're like $5 each, but I sell them as a set. So they're 20. Well, these aren't. I'm lying. These are tiles. So I charge a little bit more for my tiles. Because I put a little bit more effort into the tiles than I do with the wooden, my wooden coasters. Whew. I better hurry up. I don't want this stuff sitting up over here in this cup. But I'm going to show you real quick. These are my wood. And these are the ones that I make the wood coasters. And these are $5 each. And you can see how thin they are. The tiles are much thicker. I'm not saying that they last longer because I have wood ones and tile ones. One good thing about the wood is they don't break. I have broken one of my tile coasters. I was pretty bummed about it. But I'm an artist, so I just made some more with the same color. And I have an odd number. Now, I could have been, you know, politically correct and broke one so that they can all be even and I can have 6. But I have 7. Pretty much close color, but, you know, that's how it goes. That is how it goes. This is my last one on these. And then I will show you how I just put these in the... I mean, there's no science to it, but you might as well see it. I mean, you came over to this channel to watch me, so why not show you? Share myself. Alright, these pretty much are covered the way that I want them. This rag is like useless. I'm wearing 2 gloves. I usually do wear 2 gloves. Let me get me another rag. I keep my rags up under my table. It's pour some alcohol on here real quick. How fitting, huh? Some alcohol. Damn it. Put some alcohol ink. I'm using some alcohol to clean up. Okay. Well, one thing I like about resin is pretty forgiving. You saw how I just dropped that coaster like that, tile like that. Let's get this and fire it up. And I'm just popping bubbles. Hopefully you can see that, because I'm not picking this up and doing this in my hand for you. See those bubbles popping. You just want to run this through real quick. I ain't trying to, you know, move anything. Not really. Put that there. And then you just want to check and make sure there is nothing in your tiles, because that sucks too when you, let me just stick my hand in here. When you there we go, spend all this time doing this and then there's a hair in it that's dried, or worse, a bug. That's why you cover your work. If you don't have a good thing to cover, and if you have the room, get a bread tray. Those work great. All right, I'm going to bring this over here. See how nice and neat that is? Put your not your plastic, good Lord. Put your tiles down on, and don't touch them once you put them down, except for, you know, to fix anything that you might have touched. Like I touched this, so I might want to touch that up just a little bit. But put them down on some wax paper. They do not stick to the wax paper whatsoever when you do this. Oops. Unless you smear it like that, that might be sticky. And that's gonna suck for me. And try not to put them too much to the edge. You don't want that stuck to the edge, curing, and then you're just all screwed up. Because then you got to try to unstick that from the edge. And nobody likes to do that. Certainly not me. Okay. So we'll put the 4 square ones on something else. But this is pretty much what I do. And then we just put them in the bread tray and let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Like that song. I think that song went like that. From Frozen. I can't remember. Cute movie though. Alright, I'm going to get these on here. I'll do 2 for this. Let me put these together. Just kind of, come on now. Work with me, bruh. I mean, you know, it's like a difficult employee. It's like, just do what you're supposed to do before I hurt you. Please. Do you want me to get fired? Alright. Let's work this out. And then I will take off my second pair of gloves. And, oh Lord, let me take these off now. Get you down and show you the ropes. No, I'm kidding. Show you this bread pan. Okay, let's do this and show you just these 4. I'm plugged up to a power source, so bear with me. So this is what this looks like. It's all shiny. They are ready for drying. And then we'll start those. And there are those over there. I don't know if I can zoom in. Oh, I can. But they're in there. They will be drying. I'll push those completely back. And those up there are my keychains that are just waiting for me to work on them. But I don't have the supplies yet because it ran out. So the order is coming in. So I'll work on these and finish up for today. And that, my friends, is what is called a top coat, a flood coat, a clear coat of resin done on tiles with alcohol ink. Okay? Go see video 41 on how I did these. Or at least did 4 of them. There you go. Peace. Thanks for stopping by. Like, share, subscribe, and follow. Just kidding. All right. Thanks, everybody. Pieces.